wonderful day so far. So it is Monday right now, February 6th. I haven't been on here for 2 weeks now, but I'm back this week because we just finished our Daniel fast at church. It was very powerful, but I'm also super happy it's over. Now I'm ready on my normal meals. Not a lot changed, to be honest. Still following the same plan. I did a few adjustments, but I'm gonna talk about those at the end of the week, I think, like on Saturday. Workout wise, nothing really changed. I'm still doing my 5 workouts every morning. I do my morning routine before those workouts. I do a chapter of the Bible, sometimes 2. Pray about that a little bit. Then I do my journaling where I also track my previous day's quantities. Like I like to track my nutrition. I also track my sleep and my activity level when it comes to the actual workout activity and just resting activity, my steps. And then I also journal things that happened yesterday regarding my like workouts and nutrition, then just general life, something spiritually related, and then one more thing. Oh yeah, something I'm either thankful for, I have to forgive. And I do that every morning. Then I started actually, I think 2 weeks ago, also to read 10 pages of a book, just to get through more books throughout the year. And that helped me finally finish a book called Crazy Faith. It was an amazing book. It's a little crazy to me because like when I read a book, it always seems so heavy to me. Like a whole book, and I can't really concentrate. I get bored after 10 pages anyway, so 10 pages is the perfect amount for me. And then it should only take you like 3 to 4 weeks to read a whole book, which is great. Anyway, so did that. I'm about to head to work right now. I had already one meal, which was a banana, 90 grams of banana with 15 grams of chicken. So as you see here, first meal, pre-workout. I do macros, but I also do kind of meal plan. So I can always pick for my pre-workout if I want bread, if I want fruit, if I want rice. And today we had fruit with 15 grams of chicken, just to get the same macros as with any other pre-workout. And then I have my other meals there, super easy to follow. But the one thing I did differently today, so I really want to get better with not having caffeine before the gym. And I've been quite consistent with that, but sometimes I still do a little bit of Celsius before the gym. I don't know, 3 or 4 sips or something. I'm also still going through a little bit of green tea, so I don't really count that as my caffeine, to be honest, but I'm just mentioning that because I wanted to try a caffeine-free pre-workout, and I got this here. I'm not sure yet how much I like it. It tastes delicious, but I don't know. I felt good at the gym, but I felt a little anxious, I want to say. So I'm not sure yet if I'll stick to that, but I will definitely continue trying that for the whole week and then see how I feel at the end. But I felt a little anxious at the gym. Again, it was the first day. Not sure if it was this or something else. What I always do is I take a electrolyte, mix it in here, and then I drink that while I do my cardio after my workout. And I also do a pack of electrolytes before the gym if I didn't get enough salt in my pre-workout meal. If I didn't put enough salt on like the banana and chicken with a lot of salt doesn't really taste great. But like with the rice and chicken, it's really easy to add a lot of salt. So then I don't do electrolytes before the gym. But yeah, that's it. Besides that, water. Can't wait to get to work right now and have my actual coffee, and then I'll have breakfast. There's a few other supplements I started incorporating this week. I don't want to talk about them yet. I first want to see if I actually want to continue taking them, so I'll give it maybe like 4 weeks. I might mentioning them then. If not, then they failed. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm hungry, so let's get to work. It is now 3:30. I usually leave work around
somewhere between 3 and 4:30. 3:30 and 4:30, I want to say. Today I tried to leave a little earlier because I have class at 6. It's online, but I'm gonna be at church at that time already, because at 7:30 we also have a meeting for our English section of church, and my class goes until like 9, so I'm gonna take it at church already so that I can just slip into the other meeting as well at the same time. Did it last week for the first time because that's when school started, and it worked out fine, so I hope it's gonna work out today as well. I also wanted to mention something that I forgot to mention earlier about my workout. So I actually am just in my 6th week of my, how do you say, of my block of workouts. So I structured my workout in a way where I have 3 main exercises each workout, and then 2 like accessory movements, and I do 5 workouts a week. Now I found that for myself it's the most efficient, and I see the most amount of progress if I do legs, for example, 3 times a week. I'm currently focusing on my legs, but I only do 2 leg exercises per workout, and that's perfect for my Monday workout. That's where I do split squats and kickbacks. Super intense, super hurtful, but my Wednesdays and Friday workouts don't leave me as tired, I want to say, as the Monday workout. Meaning when I work out on Wednesday, I don't have any issue working out. I could be like, I feel like I could even work out legs again the next morning. Thursday and Friday I have the same thing, like my legs don't feel tired at all after. But I have been doing an arm exercise, an arm superset, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday as well. So what I'm thinking now is to take out my arm days on Wednesdays and Fridays, or my arm exercise, add another leg exercise, more like an accessory leg exercise, like, I don't know, hyper extensions maybe, or like reverse hip thrusts, the back extension, but focusing on my glutes, something like that, for another like 2 to 3 sets. And what I also am thinking of changing is, instead of doing 3 different back exercises on my leg days, the reason is I don't really focus on my back. I don't want to grow my back, I just want to maintain, but I still want to improve my pull-ups. Like, I really want to get to be able to do a whole pull-up. So right now I'm doing reverse pull-ups on Monday, dumbbell rows on Wednesdays, and I do lat pull-downs on Fridays. So what I'm thinking now is do every day 2 sets of reverse pull-ups, as well as 2 sets of push-ups, which is also something I want to improve. I've been doing that for 3 sets, always on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but how about doing it for 2 sets every single day, same as reverse pull-ups, have those 2 exercises as my accessory exercises every single day, with maybe 1 set of abs every single day, which I've been doing 1 abs set every single day, and then around that I will structure my leg workout, where I'll do 1 more exercise on Wednesdays and Fridays. Mondays leg exercises will stay the same, and as my 3rd exercise I'll just keep the arm movement in, so bicep curls and triceps extensions in a superset. So I have that at least once a week to maintain the strength and the muscle I have, since you even train your arm string, shoulder exercises and back exercises as well. So yeah, that's what I have in mind right now. I would start this block next week for the next 6 weeks and see how it's going. I'm already super excited, but I still have a couple of days to decide and think about it, if I really want to do that or like structure it a little bit differently. But yeah, that's what's going through my head right now. Again, on my way home around 3:30, I had so far when it comes to food, my pre-workout meal, then meal 2 and meal 3 at work, so breakfast and lunch, and then I have 2 more meals to go. One is at 5 and one is at 8 o'clock. Mondays it's usually more like 9 o'clock because I eat it on my way home from church after the meeting. I'm gonna do my best today to film everything, but the calories and macros that I'm eating today, I eat every single day throughout the week right now. So I took out my refeed days that I had in the last video still. because I only have like 8 weeks left and I want to get to my goal in time so that I don't have to continue doing it. It's fun though. I feel great. I had a little bit too much coffee today already. This is my 3rd cup. I just really like iced coffee right now, and we have some super delicious cold brew. It's been probably like 300 milligrams already, but at least I didn't have caffeine before the gym today, so, and I need it. It's gonna be a long day. I also have my notes here. I always like studying while driving. It makes me remember things so much easier than when I study at home, where you have the option and possibility to do something else as well. But when you're driving, might as well keep your mind a little bit occupied too. So I'm doing finance right now because that's the class I have tonight, and we have a quiz. So yeah, that's my Monday in my life. I really like those kinds of videos. I actually like filming this right now. I might start doing that, like one day in a week of my life every week, and then just the recap on Saturdays. Sounds nice. Must be nice. Full day of eating today, and then who knows, next week we can try to film a full day of eating on a day of school, because Tuesdays and Thursdays I have school in person. Mondays I just have the online class, but Tuesday and Thursdays I'm in school until 6 o'clock, so that would be interesting too, I think. Anyway, gonna go home, study, and then I'll be back at 5 for meal number 4. It's now 5 o'clock. I think this is one of my favorites. I just love sweet meals, and here I have 2 protein crepes. I always prep them just to make it easier for me in the moment. They are made out of 4 egg whites and 20 grams of pea science whey protein. I love my basic flavors, so my favorite protein powder flavor is gourmet vanilla, and pea science just blends the best, so I usually use that. And when I cook them, I also put some stevia in there already and a little bit of salt, and now I topped it with a little bit more stevia. And then I'm also gonna, yes, I put the stevia also on the cucumbers. Cucumbers taste so delicious with cinnamon, stevia, and then also salt. Put that on everything, and then the egg itself is like more salt, like salty, and then putting that inside the crepe is just perfect. So I'll have that right now, and then I'm also gonna prep my last meal to go since I'm about to head out. So here I have a bed of lettuce. I don't track my lettuce, so I don't count that, I don't weigh it, I just take however much I want. Same with the cucumbers. Today I use this honey Dijon not mustard dressing for it. Normally I would add some sauerkraut either in my lunch or dinner. Don't track sauerkraut either, but I can't open this. I need Abe to help me open this before I can use it. So I'll keep that for tomorrow. Used already some salt. So I have my eggs prepped already as well. They will last me until Wednesday. And then the only thing I still need to add on here is 4 ounces of chicken, which is 112 grams. There we go, perfect. So I'll dice this up, mix it all together. I already put some one forms in there, put some more salt in there, and then we're ready to go. The last thing I made sure to do already now before heading out is prepping my workout clothes for tomorrow morning, and also my like school clothes or like going out clothes after my workout, so that when I get home tonight, all I gotta do is put away the dirty dishes, get ready for bed and sleep. Cause I'll probably be home at like 9:30 or so. I like to be in bed and like ready to sleep by 10 so that I fall asleep by like 10:30. And especially on Mondays and Tuesdays, it's always a little bit of a stressor at night. I love it, I gotta say, when I'm out that late. But anyway, I gotta head out now because weekdays afternoon at 5, it's crazy to get from here, Sunnyvale to San Jose. So it's gonna be a lot of traffic. It will probably take me 35 to 40 minutes to get to church.
start the class at 6, and then the meeting at 7:30, and then I'll have meal number 5. Okay, little update. The evening went a little bit different than expected. I'm just leaving the hospital. Right after I filmed, while I was leaving the house, I got a call from Abe that he hurt himself at work and he thinks he broke a rib. So I went to his work, was driving there, got a notification in my car that my oil was leaking. So my car pretty much broke down. So I had to wait for Abe's uncle to come rescue me so that I can come to the hospital, where at that time Abe already was. And we are just leaving now. It's now 10:30. He's driving home right now with his mom because his mom and sister came to be able to drive his car while I still drive my car, because we had 2 cars here. So we are living really close to here, like maybe 10 minutes away, so it's not long, but I'm just happy he's good, he's okay. It's been a night, and I'm hungry, I'm starving, so I'm gonna have my last meal now, and then we call it a day. Okay, it's now the next morning. I'm dead. I just finished my workouts, I'm glad about that, but it's a crazy day. So since I was very, I don't know, in and out yesterday with that clip, I wanted to go back to it a lot of it. So what happened was, I was on the way to church, got a call from Abe, and he was saying that he fell from the roof and hurt his rib. Though actually he didn't really fall from the roof. He would have if he wouldn't have caught himself on one of the tiles. So he smashed his whole body on it pretty much, and that fractured his rib, as we found out later in the ER. But he was about like an hour away from where we live. So I was driving over there right now at that time, and got a notification on my car that my oil was super low. So I need to get it at least filled a little bit immediately. I hate cars and I have no idea about cars. So I just pulled over. Abe told me to pull over, and I waited for his uncle to come and help me out. So he came with some oil, checked everything. So right now the car is okay, but we still gotta drop it off at a car shop today, which I'm not excited about either, because that also takes time, which I don't have. Anyway, that's our smallest problem right now, because once I was able to drive again, I drove right to the hospital where Abe was. And we were there until like 11 o'clock at night. They checked him out. His rib is broken, but only at one place, in one spot, and just one break. So it can't heal by itself. He's just gonna be probably in a lot of pain. So a lot of adrenaline. We weren't in bed until like midnight. I still got up today at 6 o'clock because I have a busy day. So the car shop where we usually go opens at 8. So I wanted to finish my workout before I go to the car shop, and normally my workout ends at around 8 o'clock when I get up and start my day at 6. So what I did is just cut my cardio a little short. Might do that later or on another day. I just finished my upper body workout, so I'm glad about that, but I'm so exhausted and tired. So I took a non-stim pre-workout, but I also took a few sips of Celsius. I'm gonna have the rest today before school, because at 1 o'clock I have school today, so I gotta prep for that all day, which is why I don't want to go to the car dealer shop, but we'll be okay. What's happening? I think my face shows how tired I am, but it's gonna be an awesome day. It's gonna be an amazing day anyway. I mean, at least my rib is not broken. But yeah, so he's safe, he's home, he's just in a little bit of pain. It's gonna take a couple of weeks to heal. And I gotta go home now, start school, go to the dealer, come back home, have breakfast, and then try to kill the day. So wish me luck.
back from school, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays I always have school until like 6, so I don't get home until 6:30. And Thursdays are also my meal prep days. But Abe's doing okay. He's alive. His rib is still broken and he's still in a lot of pain. So it took me a good 2 days to get back to feeling normal myself, because I think I just mentally stressed myself up so much with everything that was going on. Of course, it hurts me too if my husband is like almost dying. It was really not fun, but Tuesday I was exhausted all day. Got up at the same time, just skipped my cardio to bring my car to the shop. That also happened, right? They didn't even find anything, so apparently nothing is leaking, but at least that was fixed. And then in the afternoon I had to get through school. I got home at like 7, and then we had a meeting, a wine group. We call it wine group, like a small group from church, which is nice, but which is also... So I'm an introvert and I get my energy from being by myself, especially on days like that. I like having my evenings for myself, but it was still wonderful to be with others. And honestly, it really did do me good. I think it really motivated me and got me back into a healthy mindset. So that was really, really helpful and healthy, even though I first didn't want to go. But went good. And then yesterday I let myself sleep in, I think 30 minutes longer than usual, because I didn't have to hurry to work. Then at work I felt super tired and exhausted all day as well. And then once I got home, it's like a switch flipped and I got all that energy last night, and I cleaned the bathroom and did laundry, all that fun stuff. And then today I felt really, really good all day as well. I had an amazing workout today in the morning. So I had shoulders, but then normally when I do cardio, I do either incline walk or the elliptical. And when I do the elliptical, I do get my heart rate up to like 145 sometimes. Now today so Abe encouraged me a lot already to start running again. I did run a lot during COVID, but then I stopped, and I find it very difficult to just start again. I think like the first couple of weeks are always the hardest, but today I ran 26 out of my 30 minutes of cardio, and I felt amazing and it felt so good, and I was so happy and excited. It was just such an enjoyable workout today, so that made me super happy, and I just wanted to share that with you. Anyway, now we're gonna start meal prepping, and I wanted to take you a little bit through that. So I'm gonna make my protein. The main thing I have to prep always are the protein crepes that I make. So for that, I'm gonna do 6 portions, and I need 4 egg whites per portion. I actually already counted everything out what I need. 24 egg whites, 120 grams of whey. I use the white eggs for the egg whites, and then these are my whole eggs, but I already prepped some earlier today for until the weekend, so that's all I'm gonna need for tomorrow actually, because on weekends I don't have eggs. But then on Mondays or Sunday nights I'll prep the eggs for the week, because I realized this week the eggs didn't really, they already tasted a little bit almost sour by the end of the week. So I'm gonna prep eggs twice, but egg whites once a week. I'll separate it and use the yolks for Kona's food, because for her I make her own food with egg yolk, sardines, salmon, and liver, and chicken, and rice, or sometimes potatoes. So I'm gonna do that too, but instead of doing the crepes or pancakes, I'm gonna try to bake 2 servings in those little donut forms I have, and then 4 more servings in those pans, just to save some more time. So let's hope that will work out. Besides that, the only thing I also have to prep is just portion out some lettuce, cut cucumbers, my favorite snack. Make sure that I have enough chicken until Sunday. I need a pound of cooked chicken, so cooked weight, 1 pound. And then the one more thing I have to make is, normally I have ground beef on the weekends, but this week I'll have some ground turkey. So prep that too, and then we're done. took me now about 4 minutes, I think. 3 of them were just cracking eggs. I use pea science protein powder. This just tastes the best with anything baking related, and vanilla is just the superior flavor of anything, so we always get vanilla. What I also added right now is some baking powder that I usually don't add, but since we want to make like some cake-like consistency, I thought it might work good. Also some salt, some sweetener, and some vanilla aroma. So I know from experience I do around 84 grams of batter per crepe, and I have 2 crepes per serving, which gives me 168 grams of batter per day. If I want to have 3 donut holes per day, I divide that by 3 and know that I have to fill around 56 grams in 1 donut hole, and then times 6 to have 2 servings, 336 in each of the cake things. So let's do that. Now we're back, and then the heavy lifting is already done. Alright, this might work perfectly. I'm gonna leave the donuts in for 15 minutes on 350 and see how they look. And the bread might need a little longer, but wow. By the way, I'm watching the Great British Baking Show right now. Nice. I'm feeling much better. I'm not as tired anymore. Cooking and prepping always makes me feel good. Anyway, that was the big part. Now I'm just gonna prep the rest, and then I'll be back when everything's ready. There we go. So 2 turkey meals. This is another 8 ounces. I'm gonna split it up and have that for breakfast. So I'll eat this at home. This is for right now, for tomorrow night, and then for Saturday, Sunday as well. And then look at these beauties. They just turned out delicious. So my plan with those are to cut them in half, and then half a side is gonna be for 1 serving, and then I slice it open and have an egg in between. So it's gonna be like a little egg sandwich, I guess. I can't imagine, it's gonna be delicious. And then here are the little donuts. Quite perfect as well. So 3 donuts and half a cake per serving. I'm just so excited. It is now, what time is it actually? 8? Yeah, shortly after 8. So I'm gonna have this right now. 4 ounces of chicken with some sauerkraut and lettuce, and I think I'm just gonna put a little bit more sauce and like sugar-free ketchup on there. I haven't done the cucumbers yet. Might do that tomorrow. I don't feel like it right now. And then here I also have Kona's meal. So she's getting 120 grams a day, which is 300 calories. So then I'll fill that up with 200 more calories of like rice and chicken and stuff. And then we're good to go. Prepped for Kona and I. Good morning. It is Friday right now, and I wasn't planning to film until Saturday, but oh boy, so I really want to share this part of my week as well. It is Friday morning, and I had the most horrible workout of my life, I think. So I just started my period. I do have it quite regularly, but my period pain, that abdominal pain, is usually not bad at all. Like it stings a little bit, it like pulls a little bit, but I'm fine. But today, it's killing me. I don't know why, if it's because of the lower macros that my body's just fighting a little more than usual, but it's not nice. So I went to the gym, and I didn't really sleep very much or well, because last night I got home at like 9:30, and then we started reorganizing our whole apartment until 11 o'clock or so. I was already debating to just sleep in and have my workout today in the afternoon, but I kid you not, I hate working out, like strength training in the afternoon, because then there's usually someone else at the gym as well. I don't mind doing cardio later, but working out I really don't like. So at least I got my workout out of the way in the morning. I still got up 30 minutes later than usual, got my workout done, And I did a little bit of cardio, tried to run again since yesterday. I just told you that running felt so great, so I tried it today again. Thought maybe that's gonna relieve the pain a little bit. I couldn't get into it at all. I ran for like 3 minutes and then I started walking, which felt quite good, but I only walked for like 20 minutes before the pain got worse. So I stopped and went home. I'm gonna do another maybe 30 minutes of walking, 45 minutes of walking, or 20 to 30 minutes of running later, depending on how I feel. But I'm very big on listening to my body, and you can get your work done. Just switch it around a little bit to make it not enjoyable, but durable, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the motto for today. But I want to turn around today as well a little bit. So I'm gonna head to work right now. I'm a few minutes later than usual, but we don't really have an in and out time, so you can always get there and leave whenever you want, as long as you get your work done. So my plan is to get to work, be super efficient today, just like check everything off I gotta do on Fridays, start school already. I don't have a lot of school to do today. Now, since we also reorganized our apartment last night, it looks like crazy in there right now, and that annoys me so bad always too. I hate unorganized surroundings, so I know that when I get home, I can't not try to clean up, try to tidy up, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also a little bit behind of like errands for this week. I have a list of like what I need to do on like Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays when it comes to cleaning around the house. I think I'm a little behind. I did laundry already today in the morning, so I'll finish that, but it's just a little bit of a mess at home. I hate those feelings. So anyway, I'm just saying that because I want to get that done as well, then finish my cardio until like 6 to 7 o'clock, because guess what, it's February 9th I think, and You season 4 dropped. I'm so excited. I think that's my favorite series ever. So our plan is to watch the whole thing tonight. Start at like 7 until midnight or so. I'm so excited. So I want to finish everything I need to finish before that. So wish me luck. Let's turn it around. Let's get to work. At least I didn't have caffeine yet, so something to look forward to. Get a nice big cup of coffee, have my rice cakes with eggs, and yeah, let's have a good day, okay? Let's have a good day. Yes, let's play some worship music too. Okay, update. It's actually been a pretty good day. I made it a good day. You have the choice always, right? But sometimes I like to forget that. Anyway, I had a very light day at work today, which was super beneficial. So work was quite light. I was able to finish 2 assignments, did some studying. I actually got back from the gym right now, did some light cardio. I did like super light walking on like 3.5 miles per hour and like 2.5 incline for 45 minutes. Took my study notebook with me. Where is it there? I almost thought right now I forgot it at the gym, but no, it's right there. Okay, good. And was able to do some studying as well, which makes me feel really good. And now I just wanted to show you quick what we decided to do here in our apartment. So we don't have a lot of space, but I do love our space. Like, it's, to me, the perfect apartment. Anyway, so the desk here has always been here. This was my old study desk. We use it now as a dining table, I want to say. And then when you get over here, originally the mirror was right here and the couch was shifted to the side a little bit. So was the TV as well. Kona's bowls were right here next to the TV. Now we shifted the TV and the couch and moved Kona's bowls over here so that we have more room over here. I actually really like the setup right now also, but the goal is to get another desk, same exact desk to make them look alike, get 2 more desk chairs and have a desk set up for me as well, because this is actually Abe's. I just took over a little bit. So that's the plan, and I'm super excited for that. I think the desk is already ordered, should come in next week. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited with what we got going on here. What I also did when I got back from work today is, just as I said earlier, clean everything nice and tidy. So the floors are wiped, the corners, you know, that's like my pet peeve. Those little corners here, it's like the best spot for dust to accumulate. So that's all wiped. The mirror is nice and clean. Kona got a bath yesterday, and right now I'm making my fourth meal of the day, I think. And so a whole bunch of cucumbers with salt and cinnamon. And now my crepes that I prepped yesterday as like a little bread. I thought I cut them open. I'm pretty sure I did, but I think it got smushed together again. And I decided to warm it up in the air fryer with an egg. This looks delicious. This looks so delicious. I'm gonna wait for my husband to come home so that I can start watching You. But until then, I'm gonna watch a little bit more of The Last of Us. I'm still on episode 1, but everyone at my work is talking about it, so we gotta catch up a little bit, huh? Let's catch up a little bit. Let's celebrate the successful end of the week, even though the day today didn't start that well. We're making it a great day. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay.